everyone, welcome back to my channel KGFL Creations, and welcome to another episode of #FridaySews. Let's start with what I'm wearing today. This is one of my latest makes, not the latest, but one of them. I finished this top here before I finished my Fabric Wall of Fate number 2, but since last Friday was a holiday, it was 4th of July, I did not want to post a regular video. I decided to do something else. So I posted a video of me doing a lot of things in here, cleaning, well, not really cleaning, organizing and all. And you did see me sewing this top here, ironing the hem and then finishing this top. Great top. This top is the, let me just pull it here. It's called the Estelle Flounce Knit Tee. I'll put a little insert here for you to see. Came out really nice. Let me go back a little bit for you to see. Maybe I'll just, you know what? I'm gonna lower the camera just a little bit. And this is the hem that you saw me ironing. I did a 2-inch hem and it came out still pretty long. I cut the regular size for this top and it turned out really long. I don't know if it's supposed to be that long. Really like the little flounce. Starts from here, goes all the way to the back here. Nice and pretty. This top here covers the arm just a little bit, just enough. And it is a pretty top for summertime. Let's talk about the Estelle Flounce Knit Tee. I had to put my glasses because I need to read here. The sizes that comes in this pattern starts in XX small to 4XL. Sizes US 0 to US 30. It has the height of a petite, a regular, and a tall. I cut the regular size, and to me it's a little bit long. They have a difficulty numbering of 2 to 3 out of 10, so it's pretty easy. That's what it says here. It says that it has a view A and a view B, but to me this has 3 views. It should have a view A, B, and C, and I'll talk to you a little bit about that in just a little bit. This is a PDF file only by Sinclair Patterns. This is my second, is it my second Sinclair? Yes, this is my second Sinclair pattern. I do have more patterns from them. I did purchase more patterns, but the only one I have sewn so far is the Harper cardigan. And I've made 1, 2, 3, maybe, of the Harper. I think so, 2 or 3. This was not difficult at all. There is a lot of instructions here in the booklet. It has all of the sizing and what to do, what to choose and all of that. How to change sizings if you have a size here and you want to switch to another size. It shows you everything. Very good instructions. No problems with the instruction at all. When I printed everything, I had no trouble with the printing. The seam allowance is a 1/4 inch seam, and the hem, it says 35 millimeters, which is 1 3/8 of an inch for the hem at the bottom here. So that's why I did a 2-inch hem, because I thought it wasn't going to be enough for, I thought it was going to be too long. To me, it's still a little bit long, but it is okay. And then talks about sewing with knits on a sewing machine. Did I sew this only on the sewing machine? No, I think, oh no, I did everything on the serger. Well, not really everything. Most of it on the serger. I started on the serger, and I am going to insert now a little snippet from this where I'm going to show you, to me, this is not only view A and B. To me, this is 3 views, because this piece the one that I made is the one with the long flounce here, the longest flounce that comes all the way down. But this has 3 flounces. It has a short flounce that comes maybe like up to here, a medium flounce that comes maybe to here, and the long flounce. So it should be 3 views, A, B, and C. All of the markings were great. Everything matched, everything. The flounce matched with all of the markings. They tell you to pay attention to which one you're using, which flounce, because there's a marking on it, as you can see in the little snippet that I put in for you guys to see the different flounces. I have this is the big flounce here that you cut on the fold. You cut on the fold here. So this is a pretty piece, pretty big piece. You have to cut 2 of these, 1 for each side. But this flounce here has 2 lengths. There's a shorter length and a longer. The one that I cut was the longer length. That's what I wanted to cover my arms a little bit. But it's interesting, if you want to make it shorter, you can make it shorter, or you can just do the longer length. I don't know about the other 2, if it's the same, if there's a short one and a long one, because I only printed this pattern piece here. I did not print the other 2 lengths, the medium, the short and the medium. I did not print that. I was not going to make it, so it's a waste of paper for me. I usually just print what I am going to use. Like I said, this was pretty easy, not complicated at all, as long as you mark all of your notches. Gotta do your notches. If you don't do your notches, you're in big trouble. Another problem, I just had one small problem, but it wasn't the pattern itself, it was the fabric. This fabric is very slinky, very slinky fabric. So it was a bit tough to kind of put it together, because, and holding it, put the pins in, but I couldn't leave the pins in because I was using my serger. You're not supposed to put pins in, you know, when you're using your serger. So I had to put the clips, but the clips were very heavy. But it is what it is. I wanted to test it to see if I like the pattern, and I do. One little thing that I see, let me take off my glasses here, that there's a little pull here, right here. And I know why there's this little pull here, because it tells you to, when you sew this thing here, to put the seam allowance to this side, to the side panel here. You're supposed to put the seam allowance there. But when I attached the arm side, you see there's a little arm side right here. It's pretty high, nothing shows. When I attached the arm side and I wanted to do the top stitching here on the arm side, it's supposed to go that way. But when it meets with the seam that goes that way, it kind of gives me this little bump right here. So that is why it is pulling a little bit right here. Don't know how to fix that. I just wanted to do the top stitching, so this portion here didn't go out the other way. On the instructions, it doesn't say anything about doing any top stitching in the arm side or here. I decided to do the top stitching here because I'm used to doing that and I wanted to do that. I also did, I put the, in the back, the neckband here in the back, gotta find the words. I did cover a little bit of it and I did put a tag. I am going to take this top off so I can show you the insides. I changed, I put a t-shirt. I got the most wrinkled t-shirt out of my closet. Oh boy, please don't mind because it is wrinkled. So this is the Estelle top, and as you can see here, I did cover that stitching here in the neckband, in the back neckband portion here. And I added a little tag that says, "Thanks, I made it." Pretty cute. And the little flounce. I did not hem the flounce. That's why I wanted to do with the very slinky fabric. And this flounce, the color front and back is pretty much the same. Because I saw some of the pictures, you have to think about that, because this is a flounce as it falls, and as the wind will take it over, you can see the back of it. So you have to pay attention of the backing of your fabric, so it's not that white backing, so that's not going to look good. Maybe you can do 2 of these, stitch it together, and it's a front and a back, but it's going to be heavier, unless if it's a slinky little fabric like this one here. Don't know what people will do, but that is something that I had to think about when I was making this. That's why I chose this slinky little fabric here. Very, very slinky. Even when I put it on, I had to change my bra. I had to put another bra that had a little bit of padding, because if not, things will show. Let's leave it at that. Very pretty little top. Very slinky little top. This was a cheap fabric from a Walmart bundle. So it is a great wearable toile. Is that what we can say? Yeah, a wearable toile. Very pretty. Front and back. Inside, everything pretty much. I used Serger with the white thread. The only thread I changed was I used the 2 needles. The outside, my left needle, that's the color. I changed the color. I didn't have the perfect color. Didn't have this lavender color, but I found like a brownish thread that kind of went with it. This top stitching here, I don't think you can see much. That's the one that I found, and that's what I used for it. Yeah, pretty cute. Will I make another one? Yes, I will make another one. Just have to find a good fabric for this flounce here. My daughter, she didn't like this top that much. She didn't like that the flounce came all the way down. She's like, there's something that I don't like about it. She thinks that she would like it better if the flounce started up here. Maybe the shorter flounce. Maybe I can make the shorter flounce. The one that starts here and just goes that way. That would be nice too. Starting here and going that way will be a different top altogether. Let's talk about the plans that I have for this weekend and for the week ahead. Well, this weekend I am still going to work on the garment for the Fabric Wheel of Fate spin number 3. I'm hoping to get to that. I still haven't done much on it. I'll cross my fingers that I can get to it. Also, my daughter asked me to make something for her. It's something small, not too complicated, so I need to work on that too. Let's see if I can get into my Fabric Wheel of Fate. I hope I can, so I can make a video for next week and start chopping on all of the fabric that I put on that wheel. Let's talk a little bit about life. Last weekend was a holiday weekend. Last Friday was 4th of July. It's a big weekend. It's a big holiday for us here in the United States. I wanted to do a different video for Friday, 4th of July, because I was like, well, not a lot of people are going to watch the video. I'm going to make something a little bit different, and I did. It was a hard video to make, to record everything that I was doing in here. It was the first time that I made something like that, and that I made a video like that. Had to position the video, the camera, and this and that, and sewing, and my a stash here of the stuff that I have to wash. It is dwindling down. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 items only to wash. So that is going along really well. I am getting to that, washing and putting everything into my stash in the closet. But yes, I wanted to thank you, whoever watched that video. It took me a long time to edit that video because I did record a lot of footage through pretty much the whole day that I was in here. I was organizing and I was ironing and I was sewing and doing a lot of things. So I had to just cut to get to a reasonable time for a video. So I just wanted to thank you guys for watching that video. Also, one thing that I wanted to mention, no, it was not last Saturday. Last Saturday was the holiday. The previous Saturday, it was the day that I went to my Serger class. Remember I said that I was going to the little Serger class? And it was pretty good. It was a good class. There were only 4 ladies there at the class. We each had our Sergers. We all brought our Sergers. I had the Celebrate. There was another lady right next to me. She had the Celebrate. The other 2 ladies, I don't remember which ones they had, but it was an upgrade from the Celebrate. The lady next to me, she had the next one up from this one. And the one in the last, she had the big mama of all the baby lock sergers. She said that it was the most expensive one. But it was a great class. I did learn a lot. It was really good. She told us how to take off the needle, how to thread the machine, and how to do a lot of little things with the serger. I did get to do a rolled hem. That's what I wanted to do, the rolled hem. I specifically told her I want to do a rolled hem. Turned out great. So that was very good. And now I think I can do a lot more with the serger. So far I haven't done anything different than just serging the seams. But when the time comes, I will be able to do it. So that's it. I think that's it for today. Let's not make this video way too long. Just wanted to share my new Estelle Flounce Knit top. I think that's what it's called. Nice and pretty. And let me know in the comments below if you have made this top. I think it's a new top. I think it just came out last month maybe. I think they posted this. I think it's a new pattern by Sinclair Patterns. Pattern by Sinclair Patterns. Let me know if you have made it or if you plan to make it, and if you liked the one that I made. Let me know in the comments below. If you liked this video, can you please hit that like button below, and if you can also subscribe, it will mean a lot to me. I will see you on the next one. Bye.